I want to shoot some questions at you, Mark.
Me?
Yeah.
No one's reverted on me.
No, yeah, well, time's ticking now. Ready?
What you want to know, George?
Rapid fire questions. Do you feel, and this is kind of deep, bro, so you just be careful.
Oh, shit.
Do you feel like you're a lot happier now that you are single?
Why you gotta do that?
Because I'm just asking. It's no shots at Kylie. You know we all love Kylie and like have some respect for her, but like
What's up? I'm Daisy Keech.
And I'm George Janko, and you're watching Livin Large.
Yeah. Welcome into the podcast, episode 28 of Livin Large. If you guys are listening on YouTube, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and also drop a like. Guys, the podcast has been taking off on YouTube, over 100,000 views on 4 of the last 6. So thank you guys so much for that. We're going to have another great one today. And if you guys are watching on YouTube, I apologize. I got attacked by a raccoon on the way here. That's why I have so many holes in my shirt. Today's guest... Welcome onto the show, the newest couple on YouTube, Daisy Keech and George Janko.
Whoa. We haven't admitted anything.
Oh, man. How did you guys meet? Let's get this history.
I met you. You were the first time I locked in eyes with Daisy. Me and you locked in at the same time.
Yeah.
We were outside. She was showering. I'm just kidding. No, we were at Ayla's house, and she came outside, and I was like, "Whoa!"
I remember this.
Yeah, I was like,
You're like, "Yo, who is that girl?"
I was like, "Whoa, who's the new girl?"
And Ayla's
in town?
like Daisy Keech. We're like,
yeah, she was gassing you. She was like, "Yeah, she's like the new girl." It's like, and I was like, "Bet." And it was so funny. I went outside. I was like, "Watch this," and I went outside to go talk to you, and 4 guys walked up. Remember that? And I was like, "All right, next time."
How did you?
For real?
Yeah, that's serious.
Really?
I swear.
What?
Yeah, he had his eye on you from a. By the way, guys, they're not dating.
No. We're not dating. We're not dating. All cameras look at me, ladies.
That's actually really
single.
Funny. And ready to
mingle.
Fuck. Okay.
Unless you have tingles.
Or shingles.
No, that's messed up. I love people with
Daisy, when was the first time you met George? Because I just came back one time to the house and you were just there.
I met you at a Super Bowl party.
Oh, at Logan's.
Yeah.
Yes.
Super Bowl
Yes.
Party. That was the first time.
And then who approached who?
I feel like I was hanging out with my friends.
I think we got
and then
introduced
you
to
knew my friends.
Did we? Yeah, I think we got introduced to by. I don't remember who it was.
Daisy, do you know there's actually a song written about you?
No, what?
I love this song.
Favorite song. I'm gonna play it into the mic real quick. Hopefully I don't get copyright. What do you think of that song?
It's a great song.
Touches me every time.
Great
Those
song.
lyrics though, right?
Yeah.
All right, anyways, guys, all jokes aside, Daisy, you're new to the spotlight, new to the scene, new to this whole social media thing. You're 19 years old, very young. What's it like being a 19-year-old in the land of La La?
It's kind of exciting.
Kind of exciting. Why?
I mean, I don't know. I just
What could be better, asshole?
I just feel like I have so much time to grow, and I don't know. I like. Why do I like being 19? I don't know what to say.
Where are you from? You're born and raised in Northern California.
Yeah, Northern California. So
Where
Sonoma
at?
County.
Like San Fran?
No, Sonoma County. It's like an hour north of San Fran.
Grapevine country.
No.
No?
Vineyard.
Vineyard.
I mean, I guess grapevine, but it's redwoods, grapevines, mountains.
Oh, so you grew up by the redwoods.
Yeah.
What was that like? You guys go to there
It
and
was
like
so
have
much
campfires
fun.
and shit?
Like dirt bikes, quads, all that.
So it's very different than like the typical LA. Like I didn't think that kind of activity existed in California at all.
Really?
What?
Yeah, dude, that's Ohio shit. Like going to the woods and having campfires and dirt biking.
Do you not know
Northern
your
California is
geography?
like a whole other state.
There's
though.
like
I know my
whole-
geography,
There's
George.
a whole different side of California that are like actually
And
normal.
I did not know that because when you think California, you think what? Los Angeles.
Dude, let's
Why?
go.
Why?
Oh.
Because it's the only city in California.
Yeah, I guess we represent Cali. Man, we make Cali look real bad out here, huh?
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Well, you're from Arizona. I'm from Ohio. She's actually California born and raised.
Whoa. Let's hold the phone.
Born in Chicago, raised in Arizona.
Thank you.
But Daisy, what made you? Right now, you're growing really fast. Because last time I checked, you had 700,000. What's she at now? Like 740,000 on
720,
Instagram.
Maybe 720.
You're growing really, really fast on Instagram. How did you get started on Instagram, and why? Did you see it as like a business opportunity, or were you just like, oh, I'm just gonna dick around and post because I'm young and yeah?
100% in business. I was in college, and then
You went to college?
I did.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
don't get excited. What was your major?
Business.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Every single student in college. Yeah, I don't know yet.
Just pull the mic a little bit closer so I can hear you. There you go. That luscious voice.
Yeah, so I was taking business. I didn't like college at all. It wasn't for me. I was in Isla Vista, so Santa Barbara. Came home from there, went to my local JC.
What's JC? Oh, junior college. Okay.
Junior college. Didn't like it, and I was starting my Instagram while going to classes, and then I just stopped going to classes because Instagram was doing really well.
Right.
And
But were you making money? Or were
yeah,
you
I
just,
started to make a little bit of money. I was probably, what was I at? I was honestly at 20K, so I wasn't making much. So I had another job on top of that. I worked at an auto body shop.
Oh, okay.
All right, hold on. Whoa.
What do you know about cars?
Nothing.
Were you the
I
receptionist?
just answered the phone and that was it.
Oh, okay, cool. I was
Hi, it's Miss Daisy. Yes, I'm from that song. God, I get it every single time. But all right, so you're working and you're doing IG. When did you quit working and be like, yo, IG full time? I'm gonna go send this.
I want to say around October, I was at 50K. So
in
once
October?
Yeah. So when I was at 50K,
shit.
I was like, okay, I'm making, like enough to at least live at my parents' house
Right,
and
right.
pay some bills.
Yeah.
And then after that, it just kind of took off and.
That's really fast because that's the 10th month, and now that's in 4 months you've gained like 700K.
Yeah.
That's really, really fast growth. Was it something that you expected to happen so quick? Because I remember we were talking a couple days ago. You said your goal was to hit like 100K by the end of the year.
Yeah, it was 100K by January 26th, which was a year of me doing Instagram.
Oh, wow. And then what'd you have at January 26th?
600K, exactly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it hit 600K on a year exactly, and my goal was 100K.
Oh
So,
my God.
yeah.
What made you get into the Instagram? Did you look up to anybody on Instagram? Were you like following any of these girls where it's like, I want to do what they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Tammy Hembrow for sure was like a huge inspiration because I started off fitness and I wanted to do a lot of like what she did.
And she does fitness.
Yeah.
She has kids, right?
Yeah, and she
Didn't
has
she
kids.
wasn't she married to some good looking ass dude with tattoos?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they broke up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Tammy, it was good.
But that's really cool. George, what made you reach out to her and be like, hey, come over and shoot a video? Because when I came home, you guys were like, shooting.
We shot 3 videos this week. Which one did we shoot first?
The accent.
Oh, okay. So that's what it was. My friend Nate that's been around a lot. Could you hear me clearly?
He's in Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, he's in Vampire Diaries and Originals, and I DM'd him, and we had like a really good time, and it was like fresh water. You know what I mean?
Right,
like,
right.
Where you meet somebody new, and you're like, oh, this is really cool. This is really exciting. And we haven't had that this past year, me and you. We've kind of been just floating around the same people and the same energy. And so when we kind of got rid of some people and took on new people, I liked what was going on. So I reached out to Nate, and then I was like, okay, this is cool. I'm also going to reach out to Daisy.
Just to get new, fresh faces.
Fresh faces.
I think that's been like the thing that I've been doing recently too with you as well. It's like, it's good to have new energy, fresh energy, and like for her, young energy, because we started this, how many years ago? 4 years ago I moved out here. You moved out here a little bit earlier than me. But it's like, so we've been doing this for 4 years, and you're fresh. You literally blew up overnight, and it reminds me a lot of myself. Like, you're very ambitious right now, and you're saying yes to everything, which is like what I used to do.
Yeah, we got comfortable.
Got hella
Super comfortable.
And it's not good. You know what I'm saying? And like,
It's
I
good
like
to get fresh energy around.
fresh energy where she's excited to create. Like, you shot a skit with me today for your first time, and she was like, this is really fun. Like, I enjoy this. And that's
also,
something I haven't heard in fucking forever.
And also, and not to take shots at anybody, I will never say names right now, but like, a lot of people like are a little ungrateful when we put them in our things.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I personally am so grateful. I'm like honored. I'm like, oh my God.
Relax, you're already in the video. And so like, it's really cool to see people that are like, they're grateful, you know what I mean? Because we're doing a lot, and a lot of people are just expecting it now, and it's kind of like a little irritating because they're like, yo, kind of put something on the table, you know what I mean? Like, I'm doing a lot. I hope that you do a lot. And so that's why me and you stuck around for such a long time, is because we actually communicate and we bring a lot to the table.
Yeah, I agree. Do you ever feel like you don't enjoy it sometimes?
I don't think so. I mean, when I'm editing my YouTube videos a little bit.
Yeah, of
But
course.
when I'm like creating, like, I love it. Like, I just get in my zone and I forget about all the problems that I have like in the real world.
Yeah.
And I just kind of like zone out and just, I don't know.
I'm
happy when I do it.
It's so crazy because like, it brings back memories of me when I was first starting. Everything was so like awesome, and it wasn't a job. It didn't feel like a job. And like, that's why I enjoy hanging out with you, is because your energy is so young and so fresh. What made you get into YouTube? Because a lot of girls just do Instagram, right?
Yeah.
And you were smart and got into YouTube. What made you do that, and how did you grow so quickly on YouTube by yourself? Because a lot of us collaborated, right? Like you have the Vlog Squad, you have me, Logan, George, all of us. It was a collaborative thing, whereas you didn't really have anybody.
Yeah. So I kind of started YouTube mainly because people on Instagram.
George going in for the steal here.
I swear, as soon as I did that, I go, oh man, I forgot there's a camera right here. You're gonna think I'm making a move. That's why I don't know if you noticed, I threw my hand even further back, trying to make it not obvious. But yeah, thanks for calling me out. I'm just gonna put my hand right back.
Yep. All right, continue on.
Anyways, I started YouTube because people were asking me to start it and to give like makeup routine, morning routines, whatever. My exercise
and I don't mean to
routine.
interrupt her. She is so hardcore about her fans. Like no joke, hardcore. I sat her. Like she was sitting down when we were all hanging out. She sat down for like 2 hours and DM'd and commented to every single comment.
Really?
Well, I love talking to people.
Yeah,
I love
it's important.
You
dude.
talk to so many people around the world. Like that's so amazing, so quickly. So yeah, I love responding to my DMs and comments.
So do me a favor and answer the question now. I'm just kidding. George, stop fucking interrupting her.
I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry.
So what made you get into YouTube, and how were you able to grow by yourself? Because a lot of people listening, they're not in the situation that George and I were in. They're not in the situation of the Vlog Squad. They don't have their friends really to rely on to give them content. You didn't have that, and you made it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, YouTube is like I was saying, like people were asking me to make it. So I was like, okay, why not? In high school, I always wanted to do that, but I was afraid of what people would think because there's a lot of pressure in high school. So I finally graduated from that. I just went and started it. I was like
2 years ago?
2 years ago, yeah.
Jesus.
So I was like, why not do it? Like if I want to do it, I'm going to do it. So I just started. And I remember like my first video that I put out, my heart was racing. I was so scared. And I just
What were you scared of?
Of what people would say. And like,
who?
People in high school.
Okay.
Back in high school. Like they were so mean to me.
That's the thing that happened to me when I started making videos and doing Instagram and taking it seriously. I was so afraid of what kids from my high school were going to think of me.
Damn, I got lucky then.
Well, you were bullied in high school.
Yeah, everybody hated me back home, so I was like, nothing that's new. Just uploaded, like I got good stuff, and I was shocked by it. I was like, wow, okay, cool. You know what's funny? Did you get hit up from everybody that made fun of you?
Of course, bro.
Yeah, all like clockwork.
Yeah. 100%.
My biggest pet peeve was going home and like people being like, "Oh, Mr. Hollywood, like buy me a drink, man. You got that LA money." Like the amount of people that said that to me is so annoying.
Yeah. Did you ever like sit them down and be like, I just want to inform you that LA money
is still
the same money that you have.
Yeah. Do you ever go back home? I mean, you don't live that far.
Yeah, I only.
How long have you been in LA?
2 months.
Oh wow, so you're new and fresh.
Yeah, I'm very, very.
Has George taken you to the
too.
Hollywood sign yet?
I've never been. Yeah, what the hell, George?
You know what's funny?
Don't let him take you to there.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? That was one of our options. The other day we were hanging out at night. I was like, yo, we could either go get yogurt or go check out sites. And she did the smart move and got the yogurt.
That's your go-to.
But not like I haven't made out with everybody.
But it's actually cool.
I hung out with my mom up there, so don't.
Because I don't like. But have you been to LA prior to moving here?
Yeah, a couple times.
And what?
Maybe like 3.
What do you hate about LA, and what do you like about LA?
I don't like that there's a lot of drama in LA, and it's always like he said, she said.
Right. Explain yourself.
I'm good. It's okay.
No. Let's stay on this topic.
No, let's stay on this topic.
This is juicy. Would you say it's new drama?
I'm not gonna say anything. My mouth is and I like that I feel free here. I feel like I can be myself, and I like that I've made so many friends that are doing the same thing as me with the same mindset. And
it definitely makes it a lot easier. And if you said earlier, the 2 favorite people you've met are George and me. So
yeah,
thank you for that.
Exactly. You guys are my favorite.
I appreciate that. But I have some rapid fire questions here for you before we get into too crazy of talks and George and stories and whatnot.
Wow.
These are just rapid fire questions for you. And George, feel free to chime in as well.
Got it.
First question: what color is your toothbrush?
Blue.
Pink.
How'd you know? If you could be any animal, what would it be and why?
Lion.
Why?
Because she has a tattoo of it and she's a Leo.
You guys have matching tattoos?
Yeah.
We do.
Oh, you're a Leo.
Yeah.
Libra, Leo. We're supposed to get along, but that really doesn't work out. Who is your favorite?
Oh my God.
Wow,
I'm
really?
kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh my God.
I'm
The truth
kidding.
comes out.
Yo, I seem like such an asshole on this episode. What's
great.
happened to me? I feel like old Mark.
Oh, good. It's great. I love it.
Who do you admire the most? While she sips water, who do you admire, George?
Jesus Christ.
You do.
That's the only hero. You can't say anybody nowadays. They're getting knocked out like flies. Last week it was Michael Jackson. Can't say that anymore.
Too soon. Daisy, what about you?
I don't mean to be cliche, but like definitely my mom. She's the
that's a really
strongest
good
person
answer.
I know.
You know what?
Mine was
The
better,
most
it was
touching
Jesus.
thing that I ever saw was it was at the Super Bowl. Some little kid asked Tom Brady. He was like, you know, a lot of people look up to you. Like, who do you look up to? And Tom Brady like sat for a moment and he was like, my dad. And he started to cry. And then like he was gonna say something else and he just goes, my dad. Like that type of shit's awesome. Like I look up to my parents too. Like, because obviously you mold your life around them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, he got choked up. It made me want to watch the video.
Yeah.
Just imagine if he just took his time and he sat there and his eyes got watery. He just took that moment to just plug a brand. Just imagine he's like, with my hero boy,
Gatorade.
Bud Light.
They pay all my bills.
Did you ever see him with his brand? It is Bud Light.
Tom Brady's brand?
Yeah.
TB12. He owns his own like athletic brand.
No, but he was like, can't wait. He asked him when he won the
Why'd
Super
you
Bowl.
go country on us?
I don't know. I can't wait to win that Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
because
Because I don't know if it was this Super Bowl, the other Super Bowl he won. He's like, can't wait to go home and drink some Bud Light. And we're like, okay, yeah, but what's your next play? He's like, beer.
I remember
You
that.
remember that?
Yeah. It's like NASCAR at the end of the game or at the end of a race. The winner has like a Mountain Dew in their hand or a Budweiser, and they're, you know, I just got to thank my sponsor Budweiser. The amount of times they say it, they get paid each time. So yeah, it just all goes back to Budweiser. Couldn't say enough things about Budweiser. They're just like,
Really? So
yeah,
each time
bro.
they say it?
Yeah, dude. It's
Oh my
nuts.
God.
Are you a morning or night person?
I know the
I'm
answer
both.
to that. Never
Both.
Both.
George is a night person. I don't think I've ever seen him wake up in the morning.
It's hard. It's so bad.
Why do you go to bed at 4 in the morning?
I can't sleep, dude. I get so jealous when people are like, oh, I'm going to bed. I hate that. Because I'm like, what the fuck? You get to choose when you go to bed? I can't. I'll be literally in a mid-conversation like, anyway, so yesterday. And that's usually around 4 o'clock. So
I just got to throw in a movie and I'm knocking out. Guys, leave a comment in the comment section. Are you guys a morning or a night person? Like I said, George, up till 4 in the morning. I don't even think he wakes up in the morning. Well, I guess you're still a morning person.
You know what? I will have you know, I have not. The latest I've been sleeping in this whole
you've been getting up, yeah.
This whole 2019 is the latest is 10 o'clock. That is the latest. I've been trying to get up with Mark lately. He gets up at like 5 to go to the gym. But every time my alarm goes off, I go, are you crazy? I just turn that off.
It's really hard. But the reason I got up at 5:30, I've touched on this, is because I wanted to train myself mentally to achieve something early on in the day. Like, that's the hardest thing you could do, right? Wake up at 5:30. And the reason, too, that I go to the gym is because there's no distractions. No one else is up. You're not texting anyone. You're not talking to anyone. It's just like you,
That's a good
music,
point.
and
I'm
the
up.
gym.
I'm still up.
But you're not texting me. Pardon the interruption, guys. This episode is brought to you by Vistaprint. I've talked about Vistaprint on the podcast many times before, and I can't stress it enough how important it is, guys. When you meet someone and you want to do a business deal, you want to make them remember your face, you got to give them something tangible, something they can hold on to, something they can put in their pocket. Because I don't know how many times I've gotten someone's number, or given my number to someone, and gotten a text and been like, who is this person? I can't remember. You got to be able to put a face to the name, and I'm hooking you guys up with 500 high-quality custom business cards starting at $9.99. All you got to do is go to vistaprint.com/large. They want you guys to be able to own the now, and it's just $10. That's a low price, man, and they have dozens of different options on paper stock. Dozens of designs. All you got to do is add your logo and contact info with just a few clicks. Satisfaction 100% guaranteed, or they'll make it right, either by reprinting your order or offering a refund. Just $9.99, guys, for 500 high-quality custom business cards. Go to vistaprint.com/large. That's vistaprint.com/large. I had one, and what is one of your weird quirks? Quirks.
Oh, I don't know. You tell me.
Can you do something like...
Why do I know you so well?
I feel like you would know. I don't know.
She doesn't know how to
double-jointed?
wink.
You can't wink? Yeah, you just did it. It wasn't sexy, but you did
I'm
it.
like,
Yeah, she's the only girl that looks the way she is and can't wink properly. She looks like, like usually when a girl winks at you, it's like, what's up, girl? How you doing? Like, yeah, but then now we're like, should we run away? Like, what's going on? Someone's trying to kill us?
You can't wink, so that's yours. What about you, George? What's your
Yeah.
weird quirks?
Here's one. I'm very weird when it comes to germs. Like, there's some things I don't care about and some
yeah.
things I do care
Yeah.
about.
This man will eat.
Yo, I don't know why this came out, but I by the way, this is not my thing. I don't meet girls and eat ass, okay? This is not a thing. But Mark, one day, I was like, I don't share drinks. He goes, this man won't share drinks, but he eats ass. And I was like, I never done
What is
that.
up with you in these accents?
I don't know. Today, anybody who talks, it's not me, gets his accent. Even Daisy.
Oh my God. What is the worst job you could have?
I was about to say something so bad. A rim job. That's the worst job.
Oh my God, George.
Sorry.
I might have to kick you off.
my bad. Okay, what's the worst job? You're asking her, not even me.
Yeah, what's the worst job you ever had? Or what's the worst job you could have?
Could have. I think I'd probably be a dump truck person.
Oh,
Like, that
false.
would
They make a
suck.
ton of money now.
No, but
A
still,
garbage
why
person?
would
A
why?
garbage person? Or
Yeah.
a semi-truck driver? You know what's crazy? When I grew up, I wanted to be a fucking garbage man. I'm insulted.
I'm so sorry.
What I want to know is, did you picture for a second her actually doing that? I'll be throwing trash away all the time.
That's like the skit we shot today, guys. It'll be released tomorrow.
Oh, don't give it out. Don't give it out.
I had her as the post office lady.
Or give it out. That's fine.
Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
Copyright.
I get they're copywriting all my videos on YouTube. All right, last question. What is the first? This is for all the guys out there that are watching. Daisy is single.
I already know what you're going to ask.
What is the first thing you notice about the opposite sex?
Eyes.
Really? So that's why we haven't connected. Anyways, I'm just kidding. Why eyes?
I don't know, because it's like I look at someone in the eyes when I first see them.
You actually do. You have really good eye contact, and a girl doing that is kind of intimidating, wouldn't you say? Because like I feel like I'm always like eye contact, and like I feel like I have to out eye contact you when I'm talking to you. It's a dominance thing. Seriously.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm okay with eye contact because I'm really good at it. Well, when I'm telling stories, I'm not, but like I'm really good when I'm having a conversation. I look at people in the eyes. I don't mess with girls that don't blink. Freaks me out. Those girls like, yeah. So at the end of the day, I'll go in and hanging out with this girl. I was like, you blink. How's your eyes not dry?
Oh man, I was looking up funny news stories in the week this week, and this headline is "Trapped Man Survives for Days by Eating Taco Sauce." If you were trapped in a car,
Sounds like a teenager in college.
I heard about that.
if you're trapped in a car and there's a blizzard, there's snow around you, you can't get out of your car. What is one food? You're there for a week. What is one food that you would want to have? You would be like, I need this. What, George? What's so fucking funny?
I've never heard that question before.
That's what we do on this podcast. We bring out questions that you never heard of.
amazing.
Like what I'd want, or
Yeah,
something
what
that would be
food?
like reasonable
She's like
for
catering.
my health.
Because I don't want to
Post
be
me.
No,
alone.
like what would you want if you're trapped in a car for a week? What would you not get sick of eating for a week straight?
Chocolate.
That's a lie.
No.
Every
You
time
don't know me with
every
chocolate.
time
You
come,
don't.
every time you come over to our house, you bring goldfish.
No, I got that out of your cabinet.
Those are our whose goldfish? Are
My
those?
mom's.
Oh, she bought $80
Which, by the way,
worth of
yeah, dude. Oh my god, I don't want to talk about that. Mine would be cheeseburgers. What about you? What would yours
love
be?
cheeseburger. Thank you for asking
But when
me a
they get
question.
old,
finally.
would they get old though? Like a week?
No, you got
No, no, no. It's a made up thing. Dude.
Yeah, it's a made up thing.
Okay.
Somebody's cooking it for you.
Well, I was trying to be like reasonable.
So you said chocolate?
Yeah, that'd
That's
be
your
fine.
reasonable.
I mean, it
Oh.
would be,
Chocolate.
you wouldn't get old.
Yeah, you'd be alive, but the rest of your life have diabetes.
I'd probably pick
Dark chocolate,
steak.
right?
Okay, well, are we talking about your love
healthy.
life, or are we talking about?
But yeah, I'd pick steak probably.
Steak?
Maybe pasta.
Damn. So you get
Pasta's
trapped.
good.
And
Or gnocchi. Like if I had gnocchi, like the carbs and everything, like the taste,
That's
the
the
pleasure.
potato.
The potato
yeah.
based pasta. It's
Yeah.
not actually pasta. It's potato.
Those are really good. Yeah.
George, anything exciting going on this week with you? What's so funny, George? What?
I forgot there's a camera right there. And for a full blown minute, I'm just itching myself, dude. just digging in my crotch, and then I look up and immediate regret. Immediate regret. Anything exciting this weekend?
This week.
This week. I don't know, man.
Or did anything exciting happen in the past week? We were on Logan's podcast, guys. If you guys...
the boys reunited?
The boys reunited. Me, George, Johannes. We told a lot of old throwback stories that
Stories that nobody's heard.
are not going to be told on my podcast.
Yeah, you know what's funny? We told some pretty savage shit that we've done in our life that we've never exposed, and it didn't even scratch the surface.
Let's not talk about that.
Never mind.
But it's also crazy, like looking back, like when we were her age or whatever. Just how I think, in my opinion, how far I've come in maturity wise. You know?
When I was your age, I was a chef at Benihana's.
Really?
Yep.
When I was 19, I was cutting grass, landscaping,
Yep.
driving a dump truck.
Awkward.
What about you, Daisy? What do you got going on? You going to Hawaii?
Yeah, I'm going to Hawaii this weekend.
With who?
Logan and all of his friends.
Don't look at me. I'm not all his friends.
Why'd you list Logan first?
Because that's what I'm
Dude, you're just staring
closest
up
with.
drunk. I'm over here like this.
This is not going on.
It's so funny because I got tagged in a photo today. I don't know why I was tagged in it, but it was you, and it was like one of those fan accounts, like, look who's hanging out with Logan.
Is that how they typed it?
Yeah, that's how they typed it.
Yeah, no, they type it like this. They're like, hey, look who's hanging out with Logan.
This Daisy, the girl with the song written about her. Have you been to Hawaii before?
Yeah, 2 other times. Once when I was 8 and then a couple months ago.
Oh, wow. Jeez. Nothing new for you.
Wow.
My God. What's the craziest place you've ever been?
Like the coolest place, like my favorite place?
Yeah, craziest place I've ever been is my mom's womb. Shit was nuts.
Yeah, I bet.
All right, what about you?
No, man,
Turks and
that's crazy.
Caicos.
Turks and Caicos, where is that?
Caribbean?
Sounds like a
Is
strip
it
It's so
club.
Caribbean or
pretty.
Caribbean?
Caribbean. Or I think it's both.
Who the hell is Caribbean?
I say Caribbean.
What, you mean like the Pirates of the Caribbean?
See?
Oh, shit.
So who's right? Why are you saying
it goes both
Caribbean,
ways.
but it's Pirates of the Caribbean?
No, it's Pirates of the Caribbean. What was that one?
Caribbean.
Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Nope.
Okay, well, Caribbean sounds more like island. Like, you know, like,
Wait, you've been there?
yeah.
So Daisy, I got a serious question ahead of you. It's actually serious. So you're 19, you're new to the game, you're fresh, you're probably living a lot in the moment, I would say.
Yeah.
Spontaneous, going to fucking Hawaii. Have you thought about your future? Have you thought about your goals in life?
Oh, for sure. I mean, my main goal is obviously to have a family and babies and all that. Like, that's
Done.
what matters
That
most
is
to me.
every female's goal. That is so
I
crazy.
mean, it's still my goal, but like,
So,
but like, yeah, that's my main goal.
so the
and
day
then-
you meet a man, he wipes you up, would you quit Instagram or would you still be doing Instagram?
No, I wouldn't quit Instagram.
No, that
I
Tammy
would
girl still
probably.
does it.
Yeah.
Well, she made
I
it her
wouldn't
job,
quit it.
right? The kid thing.
Exactly. I'd do both because why not?
If
I
you
mean, I
weren't-
enjoy doing it.
Right. If you weren't doing Instagram, what do you think you'd be doing?
Right now,
Yeah.
going to college.
Oh, to be a business advisor? Or
Yeah,
finances
I
or
didn't know
whatever?
what I wanted to do, but I knew that I wanted to do something in business.
Isn't it crazy how quick your life can shift and like it just happens, right? You figure it out. Like what I hate about the college format is we're forced to pick what we're supposed to do for the rest of our life at
Yeah.
17 years old when we're applying. Like
Yeah.
what college do I want to go to and why? Like I went to Ohio University because it was good at journalism. I'm fucking 17 and you're telling me to pick what I want to do the rest of my life.
That's why a lot of people go out and find themselves.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
I wish I was I don't know. I feel like the traditional format is like, go to high school, go to college, have
I
a
wasn't
family.
good in school, so I never really kind of pushed back on it. But I was smart, and I knew I was. I think you just need to.
You just need to find what you're good at, right?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't like why go learn 20 different subjects when you're good at one of them and only going to do one of
I
them.
think
the
you
rest
just
of
have
your
to chase
exactly.
passion, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because you're just gonna be good at it because you want to be good at it. Like I'm not good at reading, but dude, you've seen me. I read a script one time and I'm there. I memorized
Right.
it.
Yeah. George's
Mm-hmm.
talent is acting. They don't really teach that in college unless you go to theater.
No, I mean
You
I've
can't
cheated
really
on tests, and when they're like, "Did you cheat?" and my acting kicked in, I was like, "No, absolutely not." What did I do?
That's a fact. Daisy, another question for you. You post some pretty risque photos on Instagram, some topless shit, some ass stuff. Do you ever feel at any point like that you shouldn't do that? Or that that's bad? I'm just curious to hear your take on it.
I think
Or do you feel
I personally feel like, for me personally, I don't feel like it's too bad what I'm doing. Like I'm not out there twerking in front of a camera.
Right.
Like that's the line that I'll never cross. But for me, like I'm okay with myself. Like I'm confident with like who I am, and like I don't feel bad about posting that kind of stuff. I don't feel bad about myself when I get guys commenting. Like I just don't.
Do you did you ever get any hate for that for say people back home, from your mom, from your dad, from your brother,
so
sister?
my mom has always been supportive,
Right,
like no
right.
matter what. My dad was very upset about it,
Mhm.
which I mean that's normal. Like I'm
course.
his first daughter, his only daughter.
Okay.
My daughter's gonna have a
So-
private account.
So he was very upset. But I just kind of told him, I was like, look, this is my job. This is what I'm doing. Either you support me and we'll be friends. Like, we'll be cool. You can know where I am 24/7, or you don't, and I don't talk to you, and you can worry
and I
about me.
disappear.
Exactly. So it's like, either way, I'm going to do what I want.
Right,
So you
right.
might as well.
And you're an adult now. You know?
Exactly.
You're 18. Do you find LA, because there's a lot of girls on Instagram out here, what I appreciate is that you're doing YouTube. Do you find LA to be competitive?
Yeah, for sure.
What bothers you
personally,
about
I'm not a really competitive person. So I didn't expect it from a lot of people, and now I'm realizing how competitive a lot of people are and how they won't even take a photo with you sometimes.
Who are we talking about?
No, we don't gotta name names. You know what?
No naming names.
When you set ego aside and you really just, like, the thing that made me and George grow so quick is that we didn't have ego.
Exactly.
Like, we literally,
exactly.
George was helping me make videos when I had like 40K and he had like 500K.
Yeah.
Like,
because when you're like, Mark knows, because now he's at a platform himself. When you're talented and you're not threatened by people, you don't mind helping people because you know that no matter what they do in life will never stop your accomplishments.
Exactly.
Right.
Like, how does someone else's success affect yours? You know what I mean?
That's something that
like,
I've always tried to live by, at least. Successful people don't worry about other people because, like, why are you going to worry about someone passing you? You should have self-confidence, right? You should have confidence in yourself.
Yeah, then you're not worried about your own success because you're so busy
focusing on everyone else and checking their numbers and seeing if you're growing as much as they are. But comparison is a thief of joy, and I've said this, and it will literally leave you down a dark path. So if I have advice to you, just moving forward, don't compare yourself. Never. Just be yourself. Be positive, be happy, be you, and subscribe to Mark Dohner. 100%. What do you got to say, George?
About that,
just about your path, about your journey.
Mine is it's hard to speak on my path because it's just a religious path. You know what I mean? I truly believe this, and it's not for everybody, but everything that's given to me, I believe, is from the Lord. So no human could replace or remove something that He's placed in front of me. So I'll help as many people as I can, and
do you feel at times you get taken advantage of though?
100% every single day of my life, but then.
Oh, gee, fucking thanks. I'm your roommate.
No, yeah, especially with my roommates. No, yeah, 100% all the time. And I'm so numb to it, but I never let it bring me down or I don't get frustrated by it. Cause like I said, like everything comes from God. So like if they could do all they want, but the stream that's coming from my river is just, it's always flowing, man. And I never let anybody, if they want to swim, they could swim. If they want to sink, they could sink.
When you put your ego aside, it almost kind of doesn't bother you.
When you want to float, you can float.
If you want to sink, you can sink.
True.
Damn. Yo, can we like cut this up for me too?
I wouldn't be mad.
We're confident. All right, I'm gonna spin this out. I know we're kind of in there. We're like what 30 minutes deep, but before we wrap up, I want to shoot some questions at you, Mark.
Me?
Yeah.
No one's reverted on me.
No. Yeah. Well. Time's ticking now. Ready?
What you want to know, George?
Rapid fire questions. Do you feel, and this is kind of deep, bro, so you just be careful.
Oh, shit.
Do you feel like you're a lot happier now that you are single?
Why you gotta do that?
Because I'm just asking. It's no shots at Kylie. You know we all love Kylie and like have some respect for her, but like do you as like cuz somebody's going to come in this industry, would you recommend them getting into a relationship while they come out here?
I don't know. I like to look at things that I do in life as experiences, right?
Yeah.
And I can't think that like it didn't work out. I wish it did.
But here you're giving your experience and your
yeah.
advice.
All right,
so
so I'll give my experience.
A 19-year-old kid's like, yo, I love this girl. I want to jump in a relationship with her, but I want to focus on my work.
But who's to say that I'll just give my experience, not to say that my advice means anything, but I don't regret anything at all.
I'm not saying answer the question, Mark. Answer the question. I'm not asking.
Do you think?
Would you say yes, be in a relationship, or would you say no, focus on your work?
I think I did it the right way. I think I focused on my work for a year and a half, 2 years, got to where I wanted to be, and then I got in a relationship, and I learned so much from my relationship because I'd never been in a relationship, and it taught me a lot about caring for other people. It taught me a lot about myself. It taught me a lot about love because I'd never loved anyone before. You know what I'm saying? So like to have feelings, to have emotions for someone else, like it made me a better man, right? Mm-hmm. And it didn't work out, which I wish it would have. But even from that, for example, I could have gone and cried and you know.
Yeah, you kind of took the good route, huh?
I took the route of like, fuck, man, I really can't let myself, because I'd heard other people say in breakups
dwell.
They dwell, right? And they'll sit there for months and months and try to figure out what happened. And the thing that I did was like, fuck, I need to take this as a learning experience. What can I do to learn from this? I learned a lot about myself. I learned when I looked in the mirror, I wasn't happy with myself because I was not in good shape. So I was like, I got to go to the gym. And that started with the 5:30 thing. It's like, I got to set goals for myself because it's only me now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have her. So it's only me that I could focus on.
Yeah.
So those are my first goals. Like, I would wake up 5:30, make my bed, make breakfast, then go to the gym. And before 8 a.m., like, I'd already accomplished 4 things, and I was happy with that, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, I need to learn more about me. I need to learn more about the mind of a man and the mind of a woman. So I was like, I'm going to read books. And I read 2 books. I read The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and I read I Used to Be a Miserable Fuck. 2 pretty out there titles, but they really taught me a lot about myself and how I can't control the actions of other people, but I can only control the actions of me, right? And taking responsibility for what I did, right? And I did right and what I did wrong in the relationship. So like looking back, I did a lot of things right, and I also did a lot of things wrong. And taking accountability and owning up for that was something that matured me and made me grow and come to terms with everything that happened.
Do you feel that you are happier now? Do you feel like you're a lot more able to? It's because from my friend, like a friend standpoint, a million times. I feel like you feel a lot more free. You feel a lot more. Not that you wanted to go out and party or do stuff like that. It's not that. It's I feel that right now in your time of life, especially with your work, I think you love the fact that you only have to answer to yourself.
I enjoy it now, yes. But I also enjoyed my relationship for a very long time.
100%. Like, are you rushing to get back in a relationship?
Fuck no.
There you go. That's the answer. You know what I'm saying? You love just being free and being able to watch a movie you watch or work whenever you want or do whatever you want and not have to.
Not only that, it's just I don't have the energy right now to give love to anyone. You know what I'm saying? But myself.
Trust me, I know. When
you give your all for 2 years. And then it doesn't work out. Like,
I have another question for you.
Yeah,
this is a little touchy one. How did it feel? Because you've had these moments where you've had conversations with like a new girl. Like, how did it feel? Did you feel like you were doing something wrong?
Yeah, of course.
Right? It's
Hell
like
yeah,
2
dude.
years, and you're like, oh shit, I better not.
I'm very reserved. Like, it's been 2 months, and I'm still not like
jumping into a relationship.
I'm not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still like respectful, man. Like, I'm not.
No, I'm not saying you're spitting on a girl's forehead.
No, but I'm not going out there and like I still treat myself like I'm dating someone for some reason. Just like in terms of where my mental space is at, like I still treat it as if it's too soon. You know what I'm saying? It's been 2 months for me to go and get in a relationship with someone else and start talking to some other person. That's just that shows that my 2-year relationship didn't matter to me.
What if you had to tell somebody, which is us, what your next 12 months plan is, and I need you to answer it in a way of like 3 words, how would you explain the next 12 months of your life?
That's one of them. I'm just kidding. Jeez. In 3 words?
3 words. 3 different ones. Like, is it sports? Is it like music? Is it
music? Me? And yes.
Wow, that's very powerful. So new music, you want to focus on you, and every opportunity you want to see is going to be yes.
Yeah. Say yes to everything. And that's what I said. Being around you even has helped me because the energy of like seeing you say yes to everything, it's like, damn, I used to be that person. And then I started to say no, So like I started saying yes to everything. Like I've traveled 4 times this month. And I would say I didn't travel for shit last year, So like, that's we got fucking deep, bro. I didn't want to get into this shit so soon.
Yeah, well, fucking you did it.
But I
had to pull it out of you, man. I had to pull it out of you.
It felt good to talk about,
dude. You've been so much. And mind you, guys, when you're listening at home, in no way, shape, or form am I taking shots at Kylie at all. 0. Everybody knows we're a family. I just noticed that you guys, and I said this towards the end because I lived with you guys. I was a part of that relationship. And me and Mark would have these deep conversations, and he'd ask me, like, yo, like, seriously, what do you think? And I said, I think you're an amazing person, and I think Kylie's outstanding, but together you guys don't make a good outcome. I think you guys were focused on 2 different things. Mind you, I saw the relationship. It was great. You guys had great times. I think it's just one of those things where it's like it was great while it lasted, and it's gonna stay with you forever. And both of you guys are gonna appreciate the next people that you're with and learn from that relationship. And and it was cool, like witnessing it. You know, it wasn't cool when you guys fought because I felt like I was in the relationship and I was walking around pissed. But like I didn't have the makeup sex. Like you guys were like, oh yeah, this is great, and I'm over here like with my socks, and I'm like, cool, this is great. I'm gonna watch some Friends.
Yeah.
What about you, Daisy? Are you looking to be in a relationship anytime soon?
I'm not really expecting anything. I'm not even thinking about it. Like if
You
it
hear that,
happens,
boy? Stop
it
damning
happens.
her.
If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like everything's gonna happen as it's supposed to.
Okay, facts. I like that. You're a laid back part. I'm more of like I have to chase it type of thing.
I'm so happy that I didn't date someone until I turned 23. Like I was single my whole entire life, and that was so important to me. I think like if I give advice to a 19-year-old, I'm definitely saying don't date anyone, because I am not nearly the same person I was.
Oh, I just had this conversation with Daisy.
Like I'm 25 now, and I'm different than I was last year. You know what I'm saying? And this, like even the relationship made me a different person than I was. Even breaking up made me a different person than I was. It just, you come to the realization about a lot of things throughout life, and the quarter life crisis, dude, is fucking real. Like him just asking me, what's your plan, right? Mm-hmm. When I was your age, I was like,
there's no plan.
There's no plan. No plan. Like, posting a photo tomorrow, posting a photo the next day, on to the next one, on to the next one. Now
because we're providers, bro. We're men. You know what I mean? Like it's a thing. Like it's a scary freaking thought to think. Like,
and that's what I got in my relationship, right? I was like, fuck, man, I'm trying to think longevity here. Like I have to figure out my career so I can provide for me and her, and which resulted in, you know, the relationship falling apart, you know?
Question.
You gotta be dedicated.
Got a huge question. Daisy, did it not sink in with you, this conversation, because we had it 2 days ago, and I said, I will bet you, because Mark knows, I just got a brand new home, and I'm very excited about it. And I was this sure. I said, I could bet you my brand new home that I just got, I'm very excited, I'll bet the whole entire thing that what you like right now is not what you're going to like in 3 years from now. 150,000%. I've hung out with you with a week, right? It's been a week, and I've already seen you change. Like, I've already seen you change in so many ways, and you're like, no, I'm sick of this, and blah, 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 this and that. And I was like, damn, it's only been 7 days. Just give it 7 months, and then after that, give it 7 years. Dude, you're going to look at yourself and be like, what the frick was I thinking?
And I've noticed I go through phases really fast in my life.
Oh, my God.
Like,
this
really
girl is like really quick. I feel like I've known her for so long. I just see her change like completely. And
no,
I
changed so much even in a day. Like my mind thoughts.
It's a terrifying
thing.
It's a terrifying trait.
What has changed?
Just like her feelings. Like she literally was like, God,
well, that's because feelings are temporary, bro.
When I'm like sad about a boy.
That's a 19 thing, dude.
Okay.
That's like, oh my God, no. I want him and only him. Literally him. I really don't need him. I don't think I need him at all. This is kind of weird that I even thought about it.
I just need 2 days of being sad, and then after that, I'm good. I'm like, wait, it's my life. What?
You
know?
Try having a 2-year relationship.
but
I just need 2 days.
You know? But for me, like I haven't had that kind of relationship, so I don't know. I only know what I've had.
Daisy's literally the type of girl that would pep talk herself in the mirror. Look at your ass, girl. You don't need him. Okay? You don't need him.
Totally. I say that to myself every day.
All right. Well, we got pretty emotional and deep on this conversation. Didn't know that I was going to go there, and you flipped the switch on me, George, but you just flipped the switch.
Oh, that's my boy. For people that can't hear, we just dapped.
But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Drop a like. Daisy and George's info will be down in the description box. And also don't forget to check out our our skit we did on my Instagram.
Oh, wait. Oh, plug my song. It just came out this week.
George just released a new song called
Don't Want to Leave.
And it's a bop.
It's a
I'm
bop
not going
and
to
a
play
half.
it because I don't want to get copywritten. And we'll see you guys next week on Livin Large. Deuces.